Yeah, I got class all day Saturday.
We've got a great one in store between the Washington football team and the Seattle Seahawks.
Should be like that. My life. Got one more year left. I'll be good. Business administration. Doing my MBA. I just got my bachelor's. Sets should make you marketable.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line.
Another blizzard.
Not much space.
It's funny as shit. I said another blizzard. That shit funny as shit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A handoff to Fournette.
Oh shit.
Down, still going. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Oh, I had him.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Oh, shit.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they'll probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And a little bit of space there.
I thought he was on one pass.
5 to the 3. Third and goal. Burrow.
Oh, this shit.
Touchdown, Washington. David Njoku there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Tyler Lockett now on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now. Here's first and 10. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 5. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see him.
He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On play action, it's Murray. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out to the corner of the end zone.
Whoa, Kyler. Whoa, Kyler.
Get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. Sliding out of the pocket.
Ah, come on, you gotta catch that.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket,
Can't do
he
that.
could take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flushed out right. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after
56
taking
fucking yards.
down inside the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's off. It's horrible.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there. Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's who you're looking for. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap. Face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Burrow will throw.
It's smoking me.
Tolbert. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down.
I get in the face mask.
He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask. Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12.
Damn, first quarter, flew by.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow, the screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the 1st down.
Oh, he got a fumble there.
On the scramble, it's 2nd down. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away. And they'll try to
good shit.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
right.
zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run. On 2nd and a yard. Murray. Going deep downfield.
Oh, shit.
And that will be incomplete.
That shit carried him out of bounds. Jeez. Oh, my God. Bro, I didn't even see him. I got paid attention to his fucking white jersey, bro. I didn't even see him. I'm like, oh, Harry, he too far. Jeez.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This is Homer. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I'm down, bro. What are you talking about? Like, this shit gotta go down right now, bro.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Catch is made by Metcalf.
Let's go, DK.
Shy of the 40. Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
The most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot up.
Oh, he caught that. Good shit, Snipe. Good shit. Caught that. I thought that shit got over his head. I thought it got over his head.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether your quarterback can wear a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Eluding the pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Cross.
Oh, why you right to him? That was a touchdown.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
I should have went down. I should have Yo, I just knew that was going to fuck the other ball up, too.
Coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to get
that was salty.
Before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Burrow.
Ah, that was drawing, man.
Taking it from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, he get the wiggle.
Burrow on play action.
Hell of a catch.
Is taken in by Njoku. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Yep.
I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on 1st down. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That was a TD.
Rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw.
Oh, good block.
And that resulted in an incompletion.
That cut block is crazy.
Going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Burrow on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. After the turnover, here's Murray. Dancing to his... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Shotgun now for Murray. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, that's funny.
As a former defender, I can
Glad he dropped it.
Relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary.
This shit done.
They're able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A final shot before half for Murray. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with the Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Lockett the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I thought I had a lazy eye. What the fuck? I said, we going meet. I'm a spaz on your ass like you'll know me.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
I'm a chick.
After the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Here's Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Ah, come on, that's bullshit. Yeah, that's game. This shit.
Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield.
Damn, that's game. Sheesh.
The first half did not go
Damn.
away, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Officially, it's a 1-yard
Can't get them niggas
loss.
to stop sliding back and forth.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
I couldn't hit him for nothing. That was the snow. The snow. I couldn't. Yo, bro, I turned the corner fast as shit, but he just like made a wide turn like he was a truck or something. Look, it's just like, I mean, like, sheesh.
And wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Steps away to it, and he can't get rid of it.
We gotta fumble that.
Jordan Brooks, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
You got to catch that. Come on. It's horrible.
Guys stress when they throw the deep ball. You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
I don't know why I got a brain fart. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Ah, come on. Yeah, it's not my day. That's it.
I'm sure this isn't a novel.
Like, yo, he's wide open.
Instead of trying to get it all back in
one shot, wide open.
Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 43 yards. And the Seahawks.
What the hell they did with my kick? Like, yo.
He just yanked that
That's salty.
to the left and no good.
I hate these fucking snow games.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right
Did the same thing.
at the 25-yard line.
And we in a scenario right now. That shit drawing.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Second down, back to Fournette. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Good pass.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know
he was just a smidge late.
In the NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And they'll get him down.
What's that, money Fournette? That nigga don't fumble for shit.
87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man.
So that nigga don't fumble for shit, Leonard.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Leonard Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll buy some time right. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs.
What was that,
and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Sheesh.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the give, this is Cohen. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to
he got work there.
He had it diagnosed pretty quick.
He was standing still at first. Like,
diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Burrow. Got his target, Samuel.
That's
He'll
it.
be out of bounds.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Fournette is in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there. Three tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Lockett the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the.
He didn't jump for it. Why they don't do the animation?
And he'll take this across midfield.
Come on,
inside the 45. And that pretty much
that shit.
Cool. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in there.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Yeah, that was lazy snipe. That was lazy as fuck, bro. That was lazy, bro. I gave up, bro. I ran commit and everything, bro. I was just like, I'm just going to stay back here and see if... Yeah. Bro, that was lazy as fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. That's funny as shit.
Starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They'll roll him out right. He lets it fly.
Yo, what was that? Yo, he didn't even throw it to him, bro. He didn't even throw it to him. Yo, that was crazy. Oh, my God. Yo, where was he throwing the ball?
Unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
That was crazy.
Sometimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15.
They got Carson now. Fucking Washington. Funny as shit. Said Washington got Carson now. Like,
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Yeah. He on the cheap. Yeah. That's crazy. This is his last shot. He don't make it in Washington, bro. My man, he's going to be holding the clipboard the rest of his career. Bro, they got a way of, like, you know what I mean? Get niggas out of here when they'll. Like I said, he ain't played bad for Indy. They just had to collapse, bro. And that shit is crazy. We don't talk about Frank Wright not running the football. We talk about Carson. He still threw for like 3,500 yards. True. But he wasn't even really hurt.
And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed.
Yeah, he wasn't even really.
It's really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting.
He wasn't even hurt.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To try again after the sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I don't even know who that was.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett there to make the grab.
I hate the snow. Niggas is moving so slow.
Here in the 4th. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. He's got it.
Look at that dumb shit. That was dumb. That was dumb too. Nah, I'm just kicking it off. It's like, yo, why he freeze like that? Like, now the meter going slow. Like, the fuck? Sheesh.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 30.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It's like niggas don't play like that. Like, and right to drop. That shit, yeah, that shit was definitely dope. They had a nice run, though. We definitely had a nice run with it. Yeah. Right.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Bro, I went like 5 weeks without a game, bro. Like I finished the season like 6 straight, and then had a bye. Like damn, ain't nobody gonna play.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck is that? That was some bullshit, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, that was a touchdown. Like, why he underthrow the ball like that? Like, that shit is tripping. And it's like, yeah,
on time, no penalty. And before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't...
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am
excited. Yeah, it was like he hit the clean patch.
Big time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Oh, good shit.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's definitely silly. It's definitely silly. He's like, pick somebody and kick the ball at you. Pick somebody, pick somebody, kick the ball at you. Oh. Good shit, Snake. Yo, he definitely was gonna cough that joint up, bro.
The data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if much more of
a ready to Jets.
Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as a miracle.
You're right. It's like, get us out of here.
He'll be down at the 31-yard line. I'll tell you,
go win the bowl, good brother.
Neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
GG, bro. Broken shit.
This game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope.
Good shit, good brother.
To go on and maybe playing the big game itself. Well, let's see how